LeBron James!
If you weirdly hate old people, or, you know, people mid-40s, 30s, 50s, whatever old is to you, or if you're even scared of becoming old one day, these people show you why you should never ever fear that. Because being old is absolutely awesome, depending on what you do with your life. Number one, LeBron James is a massive reason to not hate old people and to not be scared of becoming old. This man, since what, 18, 17 years old, like getting like the limelight, the chosen one, the magazines, the everything, the hoopla. People were saying at 18 years old, he was supposed to be the next greatest player of all time.
I'm doing something that I love to do. That's play the game of basketball. I'm doing the same thing that y'all love to do. And that's, y'all like to watch me play basketball.
The next MJ, and he lived up to the hype. And even at his old, sad unk age of 41 years old, right? No, these people show that 40 is the new 20. 40 now is the new 18. It actually is. With the medicine, with the things we know about how to keep your body intact, how to keep your mind intact, to read, to work out, to do this, blah, 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 blah. LeBron James has had, what, 4 different primes? Literally. He was putting up almost the same numbers at 41 years old that he was at 30, at 28. The same numbers. And I'm not a LeBron James, I'm not a LeBron James glazer. I'm really not, I promise you. But at some point you have to respect that, because one day, hopefully, I live to 40, to see 50, to see 60. And I don't want my life to be like, oh, well, now that I'm 40, I guess I'll just sit back and just do nothing and work this job that I absolutely hate. Because, you know, I'm old now. There's no excuse anymore. There's not a singular excuse to look and use your age to be like, oh, no, I guess my life just has to suck now. No, LeBron James is a perfect example of that. This man is dominating. This man is still going band for band with people 10 years younger than him. He's playing kids against, he used to play people's dads, and now he's playing their sons.
Hey, you played against my dad. Your first NBA game ever, really. Sacramento.
This dude made his own teammate. He created his own teammate in Bronny James. That's the longevity.
History tonight. The first. Here's LeBron. Kick. Bronny.
He got to work and grind and keep his body healthy long enough to play with his own creation in the NBA. Who can say that? What's stopping you from doing that? They're like, oh, it's the genetics. He's a genetic freak. He was so lucky. No. It's not luck. It's putting the money you have, putting the time, putting the effort, and keeping your body a little better. Like even at 24 years old, I'm like, wow, there's a 41-year-old man living on this planet that's 10 bajillion times healthier, faster, stronger, smarter than me. I have no excuse to be a lazy fat ass at 24. I have no excuse ever. Like, look, it makes me want to just go out there and be the best version of myself at 24 years old. As Gary Vee always says, like the influencer Gary Vee, I guess he's a business owner, entrepreneur, says, you're 22? You're a baby. You're a freaking baby.
Oh my God.
So Anna, listen, there's good news. First of all, you're 20. You're a baby.
But Gary Vee's right. Like when I look at LeBron James, I go, Gary Vee's right. I am a baby. I have no excuse to be like, oh, sad. Oh, the things LeBron James doing shows you have 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of dominance. The dude could play for another 3, 4, 5 years if you really wanted to. You can beat Father Time. You can do whatever you want to do at any singular age. Even look at Kobe. After Kobe retired, rest in peace Kobe, made movies, discovered that passion, wrote books, bought into this other sports academy, this gym, and made that even bigger, Mamba Academy. Like he kept working because he loved it, because he was healthy, because he kept himself in shape. He kept himself doing what he loves to do. So please, even if you don't like LeBron James, look at him and be like, this guy has 4 different primes. This guy has dominated in almost every single area. He's played against, 23% of all NBA players. He has seen dinosaurs. He has seen hell. He has seen every single change, every Jabari, every Jeremiah. He's seen every version of an Alex, every single player, every single name. He's played and competed and dominated and splooged all over every single one of them.
Here's Bradley ahead of the field, goes to James on the with the wrong post.
LeBron James is a man that we can all look and be like, you know what? I don't have to end it at 40. You're not unk at 40. I hate the whole unk thing. I hate the fact that I was so scared. Like, I'm 24 now. I'm old. Well, I didn't make it by 24. I'm not a bajillionaire Aiden Ross type streamer making millions and millions at 24. I guess I'm a loser. No, you can make it at 25, make it at 26, make it at 27, make it at 28, dominate at 40, dominate at 30. Your life does not have to end. Secondly, look at Mike Majlak. If you don't know Mike Majlak, he got started on YouTube and all this stuff because he met Logan Paul, and Logan Paul liked him.
Can you fuck on him? Because you were being friendly and fun and like a bro. And he goes, as a matter of fact, you can. Come wherever you like. I was like, this guy's great.
And then basically Logan Paul brought him in all his videos, became his best friend, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? A lot of people hate Mike Majlak because he's old, because he hangs out with supermodels, because he still films and makes, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 24-year-old type videos, hanging out with girls 20 years younger than him. But you know what? He makes a lot of good points. People call him lucky, like, oh, you're only famous because Logan Paul. Well, the reason Logan Paul liked him so much was because Logan Paul thought Mike Majlak was hilarious. He met him when he was trying to buy one of his beanbags, some popular beanbag brand at the time. And Mike was like the salesman. And then Logan Paul talked to him and was like, wait, hey, Mike, I'm Logan Paul here. You're actually kind of funny. You want to be friends and hang out? It wasn't, a little bit luck. Some people do get lucky.
I heard about these giant bean bags. I'm like, I want one. So I walk into the Love Stack store where? In Sherman Oaks?
But he created his own luck by being a funny, exuberant personality. Mike Majlak in his 20s, in about 20, late 20s as well, was addicted to drugs, like hardcore, like scary drugs.
I started a new drug because I was offered it in my lowest, non-thinking point of my life, crack cocaine.
He talks about it all the time, which I would too. Honestly, if I overcame something that insane and I'm that popular, that famous now, I would talk about it all the time. He has a best-selling book called The Fifth Vital, which he also talks about all the time. Great selling book. And he overcame something that actually scary, which most people never, ever, ever recover from. You see those people on Fent in San Francisco, like their bodies bent over backwards. It's really sad. And they're homeless. It's sad. But he created his own luck, got back into the working force, met Logan Paul, made his own luck, was funny, found his personality in himself, found the jokes, found the humor in all of his disgusting past, and used that to his advantage. Made fun of himself, was not afraid to make fun of himself. And look at him now, at 41 years old, or 40, I guess. Sure, he has no wife, no kids, but he travels wherever he wants. He stays in the best villas, goes to all the influencer parties, gets to meet your favorite creators, gets to meet your favorite celebrities. They love him. He loves them. Now owns his own burger chain called 1010 Burger because he liked burgers. He liked burgers. So he turned that into his own company. He used being best friends with Logan Paul. He could have just chose to ride his coattails and just sit back and relax and hey, Logan, if you just want to pay me to just exist, I'll do it. But he took that opportunity, made his own YouTube channel, made his own franchise, made his own book, and took advantage of his situation. And now at 40 years old, he's living a sick ass life. He doesn't have to settle down. Why? If I was him, if I was hanging out with the girls he was hanging out with, going on the trips he was doing, honestly, at that point, maybe I'd wait a couple more years to start a family too. I wouldn't start one right away either. I would enjoy the life he's living because the past 10 years he was doing drugs, had nothing. So yeah, he's taking pure advantage of what he was given and what he worked for. So at 40 years old, you know what? Your life doesn't have to be that sad. You can make it at 30, you can make it at 40, you can make it at 50. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter was rejected, 18 times before being published? And now people glaze the hell out of Harry Potter. It's one of my favorite series of all time, book and movie. Just lied to you. I never read the book. I probably should, but I always say, oh yeah, I read the books. I don't just watch the movies. I never read the books. I love movies. But Mike Majlak definitely did show, yeah, make it at 40. Go on those trips you've always dreamed of at 40. That's not that bad. The third person you should look at and be like, you know what? I can't really hate old people and I'm not really scared of becoming old is Tom Brady. Tom Brady seems like he's 78 years old. It seems like Tom he's lived 4 different lifetimes, from being one of the last picks in the NFL draft, being a 4th string QB on the Patriots.
Tom Brady, the quarterback who all he did was lead this football.
Not getting offers from any college he ever wanted to go to. Even at Michigan, he was like the 5th string quarterback, and he waited and grinded for his opportunity and became definitely the best quarterback of all time. 7 Super Bowls. He retired, came back on the Buccaneers because he was already living his retirement in Florida. I mean, who wouldn't? Florida is so, if I was above 35 and I had money, I would be living in Florida, guaranteed. And he was living that life, the retirement after retiring from the Patriots. We all thought he was done. We all thought, oh, the whole Tom Brady era is finally over. We can finally see someone else go to the Super Bowl. Finally, the Patriots' demise is here. He thought, you know what? I kept myself in shape. I'm still jacked. I'm still strong. I'm still handsome. Retirement's fun, but even at this old age, I still got it. Returned to the Buccaneers, left the Patriots, came back, shocked the world, and then won a Super Bowl.
Left, looking the other way. Brady going deep down the right sideline for Evans. He makes the catch.
Throwing to gods like Chris Godwin. I love Chris Godwin so much. Threw to crash out Antonio Brown. Psychopath. Antonio Brown was like, hell yeah, I want to play with Tom Brady. Mike Evans. Who else was there? Oh yeah, he also brought back Rob Gronkowski, his partner in crime that he grew up with in the NFL.
Yo, AB just went crazy, man. He just took his pads off, ran away, and I was like, all right, whatever that means. Like,
you know what he thought? Man, you know what? I'm never too old to dominate. He could still come back right now if he actually wanted to. He looked healthy. He just played in that flag football game. I don't even know what that was for. He looked like the old, still same version of Tom Brady in his 40s. Dominated. And now look at Tom Brady. Has like 15 different companies. The No Bull or a clothing brand, food brand, has a production company. The dude was hooking up with Alex Earl, allegedly. Hooking up with Alex Earl, like at his old age. That just shows you can get whatever you want if you make it. Even at 40, even at 50, if you make it, live that life you've always wanted to. Hit up those girls you've always wanted. I'm not saying like hit up really underage girls. That would be a bit creepy. I'm not sure to be like Leonardo DiCaprio here, but like, you know what? If that's what Leo wants, if Leo at his old age wants to go after these young girls, these supermodels, I mean, as long as they're above like 24, it's okay to me. I mean, Bill Belichick, the Bill Belichick thing's a bit creepy because like he is like in his 60s, 70s, and the girl's 24. A bit weird, but hey, he deserved it. He's old. He thought, you know what? I don't care if I'm old. My life is not over. I'm still alive. Your age does not matter. If you are still alive, do what you want to do. Now, as a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, Tom Brady gets to mentor Fernando Mendoza, talk to Kirk Cousins. Who doesn't want to talk to, like, you get to talk to Kirk Cousins every day. Hey, Kirko, big Kirko here. Hey, Tom, I respect you. I love you. Everyone loves him. Then he gets to work on his production company. Then now he's literally modeling. I mean, his ex-wife cheated on him. And what? Now he took her job. Now he's modeling too. Like he's competing and collecting every Infinity Stone at life at his age. Girls obsess over him because he still looks young. He's still in top tier shape. He could still play. He owns this company, does that company. He's always busy. He's always traveling. He's always doing whatever he wants to do. And no one goes, oh, Tom Brady, go get another wife, man. Just go settle down. Screw you. No, if that was you, if that was me, I would do the exact same thing. I'd spend all the money. I'd go wherever I wanted. I'd talk to whatever girl I really want to, even the hottest of the hottest. Hamana hoo-has. I would, because you can do whatever you want if you deserve it. If you're still alive, you're never too old to start that company, to start this hobby, to talk to that girl, unless she's like a below 20s. I'm honest. But do anything you want in life, and Tom Brady is living peak human existence. One day when he passes away, he can look back on his life and be like, huh, okay, I'm the greatest quarterback ever. I owned part of an NFL franchise. I made a production company. I made bajillions. I'm on every podcast ever. I go to every movie premiere ever. I do everything I've ever wanted because I didn't think my life was over at 35. I did what I wanted to do because I kept myself happy, in shape, and motivated. Lastly, the person you should look to if you just, old people, they suck. They're the worst. Robert Downey Jr., aka known for being Tony Stark Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. was a drug addict. He was a loser. He tried and tried. You know, he was really taking Hollywood on strong, becoming the actor he always wanted to be. His dad really did steer him in the direction of acting. And you know what? 1 year, just a couple months actually, before the first Iron Man, they were looking for someone to play Tony Stark. They were looking for someone.
First of all, my dirty secret is I'm not actually all that good.
Arrested in 1996.
And RDJ was coming off a drug abuse and all this stuff, crashing out, and they offered the role of Tom Cruise, of Iron Man. And Tom Cruise was like, hey, Tom Cruise here. I'm an absolute badass. Give me 25 million. They're like, 25 million? Like, we really need this to work, Tom. We really need this to work. We cannot afford 25 million. RDJ took 500K after being down bad. Is the only person that could ever truly play Iron Man and made him one of the most iconic superheroes of all time. And now, at 61 years of age, well, it was 2008 when the first Iron Man came out, about to be 2026. Yeah, from 2008 up until 2026, he will now be in Avengers Doomsday, playing the main villain. And ever since, his character died, Iron Man passed away, and I think it was 2019 Avengers Endgame, the whole Marvel MCU universe has been dog ass without Iron Man. Like, it really has been terrible. Past 7 years, ass. And who came in as a hero at 61? Robert Downey Jr. And everyone's so hyped, so excited.
Iron Man.
I didn't even know he was 61. I couldn't even tell. Almost looks the exact same. Still the exact same badass he always was. And now he's getting paid $250 million. Yeah, 250 because of how insane he was, how good he was, how talented, how remarkable he was as Iron Man in 2008. Grinded every single ounce of energy, all the drug abuse, all that stuff, all the relationship with his dad, all that stuff. Put that aside, put it into his work. And he's now getting paid 200 mil when they first offered him 500K for his first role. Look at the difference. Hard work. Now at 61, he's getting paid 15, 20, 30 times as much as he used to be paid. Tripled, quadrupled, 30 times tripled his fame, his image, his money, his lifestyle at 61 because he was ready to come back. He was always ready and able to put the suit back on. Tony put on the suit and now he's putting on a different suit. It's Dr. Doom. And now the MCU feels alive again because of a 61-year-old man returning. That's why it feels alive. Isn't that absolutely nuts? All these kids and people that grew up with him, they grew up with the MCU, kids that are, still, they're young right now, that didn't grow up with it, are still everyone. I hope almost everyone is excited to see this 61-year-old man return and to return to one of the biggest, definitely the biggest Marvel movie of all time. Old people still got it. Old people can do whatever you want at any singular age. So please don't be scared to get old. Don't hate old people. There is no old age anymore. With the new technology, with the new things we've learned about the human body, there is no more old. There is no more there is no more this. Don't be afraid to start something, to continue something, to do something, to be something at any singular age. Always, always, always do what you want to do and never look at your age as an excuse. Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.